Dear students, today we will continue with the further groups. In that, fourth one is fixed assets. What is called fixed asset? The asset, the value of which remains for more than one financial period is called fixed asset. Example, immovable properties, patents, trade rights, vehicles, electronic equipments, mobile. These things will take it as a fixed asset. The asset, the value of which remains for more than one financial period. Fifth one is current asset. The asset value of which varies within one financial period is called current asset. The asset value of which varies one financial period ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಸೆಟ್ಟಿನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇವೆ. There are 6 subgroups related to current assets. First one and the 7th subgroup of Tally is cash in hand. And this cash in hand is to maintain cash of our business. And Tally automatically creates the cash ledger when we create new company in Tally. When we create one new company in Tally, automatically it adds two ledgers, cash and profit and loss account. And cash ledger comes under the group cash in hand. So creating cash account ledger is not necessary in Tally. Ninth one, and that is second one in the current asset, bank accounts. This is to maintain simple bank accounts like maybe SB account, savings bank account, current account, that is business account, and all other simple bank accounts you can maintain under bank accounts. Next, third subgroup is sundry debtors. To maintain customer related accounts. That means if you are doing purchase sales business and you are selling some items to customers, those customers account we can take under sundry debtor. And remember, Tally package does not make any distinction between debtor and creditor. Both are interchangeable at any time. Maybe for example, one customer presently he or she is a debtor or customer. In future he may be a creditor. Then again creating one more account under sundry creditor is not necessary. The same customer can be interchangeable. That means if there is a debit amount, then he will act like a customer. If there is a credit amount, he will act like a sundry creditor. And remember, the sundry means many. Many number of debtors. We will call it as a sundry. It's a Latin word for many. Next one, loans and advance. That is fourth subgroup of current asset. And overall, the 11th subgroup. This is to maintain advance and loan given which is of non-trading nature. Maybe for example, if we are taking loan from others, maybe relatives or friends, we will take it as a unsecured loan. Sometime you have to pay loan to your friends or relatives. Then you can take it as loans and advance. That means loan paid to relatives or friends type of ledger we can take under loans and advance. Next one, that is fifth one, deposits. That is 12th group, 12th subgroup, deposit. This group is to maintain fixed deposits, security deposits, or any deposits given to creditors. Example, rent deposit, electricity deposit, telephone deposit, or deposit with creditors. These things we can take under deposits. Then 13th one, that is last subgroup of Tally. is stock in hand. It is special group as it is differently treated than normal ledger account, since it is not possible to take stock in hand in vouchers. All other ledgers we can take under voucher, but taking stock in hand related ledger is not possible. It is visible only in the P&L account or maybe in the group creation screen. So you cannot include them in any kind of voucher. The opening balance of these accounts gives the opening stock of the goods and closing balance gives the closing stock of goods. And remember why we need stock in hand in business: to pass the stock from one financial year to another financial year. Okay. Next is sixth primary group, miscellaneous expense. It is rarely used group. It is to maintain preliminary or pre-operative and similar type of expenses, which is permitted in Indian Companies Act. Okay. The advantage of this account is the company will get write-off facility. That means companies can take permissible portion of this asset as expense in the profit and loss account. That means we can do the write-off in the sense, maybe for example, if there is a registration fee of 1 lakh, which is for 10 years, then every year we can take just 10,000 as real expense, and other things, that means the 90,000 of 1 lakh, I can keep it as an asset under balance sheet. That we will call it as a miscellaneous expense, and that facility will call it as a write-off. Directly putting that amount at a time is not necessary. Whenever it is needed, you can make use of that expense. Next one, seventh main group or primary group is investments. It is to create all asset accounts that satisfy the following two conditions under this group. For example, such asset accounts can be resold in the market at any point of time, maybe shares. Such asset accounts should generate income by way of interest or dividends. Okay, maybe equity shares, NSE bonds will come under investments. Even you can take pygmy under investments. Eighth primary group is suspense account. It is to create all accounts where the actual amount involved in the transaction or the particular ledger account involved are not known temporarily under this group. That means sometime we don't know the nature of transaction at this time. Temporarily, I can keep that ledger under suspense account. But there is one general saying in the accounting field: do not be tempted to put in the suspense account, since many number of ledgers under suspense may create suspense in the accounting field. So that's why we will try to avoid suspense account, and some time like which is essential, then we can go for suspense. Traveling advance, interest suspense, these things we can take under suspense account. Sometime for the time being you can keep some things. Maybe for example in banking sector, the pygmy collector will give the amount in the transaction time in the morning. They will keep all the amount in the suspense. Afternoon they will transfer all the amount to the specific account holders, pygmy account holders account. And that type of purpose we need suspense account. Branch or division, that is the ninth one, branch or divisions. This group is provided to keep ledger accounts of your company, branch office, sister concern, subsidiary accounts. Tally permits sales and purchase transaction with this group related accounts. But one major thing is these ledgers are their accounts in your books and not their book of accounts. If you want to maintain the books of the branch or divisions in your same computer, it is better if you do it by opening one more company with your branch name. And one good thing in Tally is it allows to create many companies. It allows to make consolidation of companies. Okay, that is the use of branch or division. For example, your head office in Sirsi and your branch office is in Kumta. Then you can make the Kumta branch under your head office account and you can maintain accounts related to Kumta branch office by using this branch or divisions. But we will say this is better to maintain the branch office account as a separate company, head office account as a separate company. At the end you can merge if you want. That is possible in Tally. That is called as consolidation facility. Now till now we have seen all the groups related to balance sheet. Now for the profit and loss account. In profit and loss account there are no subgroups. All are primary groups. 10th one, that is the first one in the profit and loss account, direct expense. To maintain production or direct trading expenses. This account decides the gross profit or gross loss of the company. Maybe for example, wages, freight, carriage inward, etc. Wages, freight means transportation charges, carriage inward. Maybe sometime you will take the raw material inside the production area, that we will call it as a carriage inward. These expenses we will take it as a direct expense. 11th one is purchase account. This is to maintain all purchases related to trading. It creates separate purchase account as per your tax slab. For example, you can create purchase account at 4%, purchase account at 12.5%, etc. Even you can create one purchase account and at the time of voucher entry, you can classify the tax. Even we will put purchase return account under the same purchase account group. 12th one, indirect expense. To maintain administrative or non-direct expenses. Example, salary, telephone bill, that is salary paid, telephone bill paid, rent paid, interest paid, electricity bill paid, we will take under indirect expenses. Then the 13th one, direct income. To maintain non-trading income or accounts that affect gross profit or loss. Next 14th, that is sales account. To maintain all sales related to trading. It is same as direct income. This affects the gross profit or gross loss. Next 15th one, that is last primary group of Tally, indirect income. The income from administrative business or income from non-sale business. Maybe we can say all service-oriented businesses. We can take it as indirect income. That means service-oriented business income. Maybe interest received, rent received, commission received. We can take it as an indirect income. Creating new groups in Tally. There are two modes to create groups. We can create any number of primary groups and subgroups which are again grouped under a primary group or subgroup. Creating new independent group is not possible in Tally. Creating new independent group is not possible. That means you can create a group under one primary group. Then step-by-step method to create a group. Step 1, switch to gateway of Tally. Step 2, select accounts info option. Step 3, select groups option. Step 4, select single group section. Step 5, type new group name under name. Step 6, select predefined group name in under option to create under it. Okay, when you select under, it will show all the existing groups. You can select any one to create a new group. At the end, we can press enter when it shows the accept yes or no. Even you can press Y, or there is one shortcut in Tally, like how in the MS Office Control S, same way here we can use Control A to save or to accept. Now we will see just demo on it. So I'll select the company, that is GFGC College. Now there are no groups, no vouchers in this company. We have created in the previous class. Accounts info, ledgers, display. We can see there are two groups or two ledgers which are there in this Tally company, cash and profit and loss account. You can see cash comes under cash in hand group. Cash comes under cash in hand group, and profit and loss account there is no group. It is one primary ledger. Okay, there is only one ledger which is primary, profit and loss account. Changing this profit and loss account or deleting this profit and loss account is not possible. Next we will see how we can create group. Accounts info, that means in the step 1, gateway of Tally screen. This is gateway of Tally screen, and in the gateway of Tally menu we will take accounts info, then the groups, then create. Then we can create, maybe for example, I want to create one group called advertisement. Under indirect expense. Okay, that means we can create a group under one group which is available in Tally. Creating our own group is not possible. We can create a group depending upon one primary group or one group of Tally. Now indirect expense. Group B is like a sub-ledger. We can take it as a yes. Then use it for calculation of taxes and all. You can take it as a yes, except yes. Now we have one group called advertisement, we can see. Along with other groups, we have one group called advertisement. Okay, this is a method how we can create group in Tally and how we can display groups. To display group, the same type of method. First step, move to gateway of Tally. Then second step, in accounts info, select accounts info, select groups, then select display and select the group to display. Thank you, students. In the next class, we will see other concepts. Thank you. God bless you.